Is Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team? Explaining USA's decision to exclude Fever star from 2024 roster. The best women's basketball players from the United States are soon going to be embarking on a trip across the pond to play in the 2024 Paris Olympics. However, arguably the most popular name in the sport will not traveling with the team. Team USA tabbed 12 members to represent the red, white, and blue at this year's Summer Olympics. The United States has come home with gold each of the last 7 competitions and are the favorites to do so again in 2024. However, if the Americans continue their reign over the international basketball scene, it won't be due to Caitlin Clark. The Fever rookie was not among those that were picked to play for Team USA on the biggest sporting stage, leaving the 22-year-old to watch from home like the rest of the country. MOI. Caitlin Clark's USA snub is only aging worse. But why was Clark snubbed from the roster, and is there a way for her to still make the team with the Olympics just a week away? The Sporting News explains. Is Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team? Clark was not named one of the 12 players on the Olympic roster for Team USA. USA Basketball made the roster announcement in June. It includes WNBA stars and gold medalists like A'ja Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, and Jewel Lloyd. Why was Caitlin Clark snubbed from Team USA? When Team USA announced its roster a month ago, Clark was viewed as a strong candidate to make the team, but it wasn't a guarantee. She was struggling with shooting efficiency and turnovers to start her WNBA career, so it's a bit understandable why she was left off the roster. However, fans were not pleased with the explanation given by USA Basketball chair member Jen Rizzotti about the committee's decision to leave Clark off the roster. It would be irresponsible for us to talk about her in a way other than how she would impact the play of the team, Rizzotti said. Because it wasn't the purview of our committee to decide how many people would watch or how many people would root for the US, it was our purview to create the best team we could for Coach Cheryl Reeve. Ben Dr. Team USA is making a mistake leaving Clark off Olympic roster. Based on Rizzotti's answer, it appears the committee decided that Clark was not one of the 12 best Americans that could be sent to Paris. There's a compelling argument to be made for and against Clark, but either way, it is completely subjective. Reeve doubled down on this notion while speaking to media ahead of the WNBA All-Star Game on Saturday. When asked if she has ever second-guessed leaving Clark off the Olympic roster, her answer was a simple no. Clark does not have any experience on the national team, something that all 12 members on the roster do, but it is undeniable that the rookie sensation brings massive amount of viewers to her games. It was evident in college when Clark started Iowa, and that has since translated to the WNBA. It's a great mix of talent across the board in terms of individual skill sets, USA Basketball CEO Jim Tooley said. We have veterans, newcomers, and those in the middle. Good perspective and continuity is such an important thing and is why we've been successful in the Olympics. It's a matter of when, not if, Clark plays for the red, white, and blue at the Olympics. But as of now, it doesn't appear as though she will get that chance in 2024. She's certainly going to continue to get better and better, Tooley said. Really hope that she's a big part of our future going forward. How Caitlin Clark could still make Team USA for 2024 Paris Olympics. Clark's only path to a Team USA roster spot for the 2024 Paris Olympics would be as an injury replacement. The Fever rookie and Sun center Brianna Jones were mentioned as unofficial alternates by the Athletics' Shams Charania back at the time of the roster announcement. These two would likely be first in line if any of the rostered members went down with an injury and were unable to play in Paris. And more. Caitlin Clark ties franchise record in Fever win over Mercury. With Olympics on the horizon, there are 3 injuries to monitor on the roster. 5-time Olympic gold medalist guard Diana Taurasi has missed 3 of the Mercury's July games with back and lower leg injuries, but came back to play in the last 2 before the All-Star break. The 42-year-old is chasing several Olympic records this summer, as she is 1 gold medal shy of the United States all-time record and has a number of individual statistical achievements in her sights too. There is a strong chance Taurasi heads to Paris regardless, even if she can't make an impact on the court. The other players dealing with injuries are Lynx forward Nafisa Collier and Mercury center Brittany Griner. Collier has been out since July 4 with a foot injury. Griner suffered a hip injury on July 12.